Have you ever thought about the word digital detox, joyful mindfulness, and especially being present in the present? I think that this is something very important in today's times. Once again, I would like to welcome you on Youth Matters. This is your host, Sakina Habib. I hope that all of you are keeping in good health. Lately, there is a lot of talks going on, like things around how can we achieve a joyous atmosphere, a calm aroma sort of thing, digital detox in the sense that screen time is really consuming our minds, and we're sort of like losing our peace somewhere. And I feel that it's really affecting an individual emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and in a lot of ways. So I thought that on today's program, let's have a very like light-hearted casual conversation on how we can reclaim that altogether. And at the same time, I have a very fond guest. Okay, you guys must be knowing her. I'm going to be having a quiz also with her, where we'll be like testing each other's like general knowledge, how much do we know about the present. So without much further ado, I'd like to welcome my guest, Narjazada Bakri, on the show. Hi, salams, how are you?
Hi, alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Nargis, thank you so much for joining me on today's podcast of Youth Matters. I am honestly so excited. Why? Because, first of all, this is going to be a very light-hearted conversation. Nothing like so serious, but like also, I want to, ask you when we think about, like self-reflecting questions, right, in our
Okay.
lives. We're talking about spiritual calm. We're talking about practical detox tips, drawing from mindfulness practices. So I want to start by asking you that what small, joyful ritual, like, like chai or coffee sometimes, like a favorite tea or like a walk in nature makes you feel fully present without your phone. Okay, so that's the whole point, without your phone.
Okay.
So,
So I think first of all, unfortunately, I don't like to have teas and coffees.
okay, all
So
right.
my list is very small. But I think for me, it would be definitely walking. And before, if you had told, or I would rather say, if the Nergis who was, 5, 10 years before had heard saying that, oh, walking is something I like to do,
Yeah.
I would laugh at my own self.
Really?
But then recently, I've really enjoyed taking a walk in the nature,
Okay.
around the park, and just
Unwinding.
yeah, unwinding, honestly speaking, just looking at other people's lives.
Yeah.
I think that really helps, because like I kind of in that moment forget about my own life, what's happening to me, and I observe like what, for example, this couple is doing, or what the mother is with her child is doing, and so on.
Yeah, I think what happens is that we take a lot of inspiration or lessons from other people's lives,
Yeah.
and in a good way though. There are people who, like, for example, sort of envy.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's like two types of being envious, by the way. Like, one is positive and one is the negative way. So the way you told me that when like when you're looking, for example, a mother is looking at her child, how is the mother doing that with such patience,
Yeah.
with resilience, and taking those tantrums and everything. So there is a lesson in
Yeah,
that, right?
definitely.
And for a mother, I think that a way to unwind would be like to go out, put her child in the stroller or pram, whatever it
Yeah.
is, and just take those few deep breaths.
Yes.
It really helps. Now you are, mashallah, a doctor, by the way. So she is doing her MBBS. So I want to ask you about you from a doctor's perspective. That for you, what would a digital detox be for you today? And tell me a little about your journey as well. Like, you've been doing uh, your doctor journey and everything. Just take us through it.
Okay, so basically, for me, I think one of the very important things that I take into consideration is the art of doing nothing, absolutely nothing.
Really? As a
Uh,
doctor, you're saying that?
yes,
Really? Wow.
I'm being serious, because you see, I get so busy in shifts or hospitals, that by the time I come back home, I am extremely exhausted. And I realized that there used to be time when I would be doing so many productive things, like, oh, I'd be reading a book, or I'd be listening to a lecture, or I don't know, podcast and stuff. And initially it was amazing. I used to feel like, being fulfilled.
Yeah.
But then I reached exhaustion very
Really?
quickly. Like I used to burn out, and I used to be so exhausted that the things that are the priority and should be done, I started lacking myself in that. So I started taking my rests very seriously. So I get, like, for example, Fridays off. So I take my rests very seriously. I ensure that I take my naps regularly and so on.
Okay.
So I think that's one of the things that a lot of people might not agree with me, because it's all about being productive in this world. But I personally think that we need to start just relaxing and calming ourselves down once in a while.
I strongly agree to the napping bit, because I know that many people would actually find you lazy. I'm sorry to use this
Exactly.
word. Like, when you rest or take a nap or a day off and just do nothing, people, on the spot start labeling you. People within your house sometimes.
Yeah.
They go like, oh, you're being too lazy. But like, I deserve that.
Yeah.
I'm working throughout the year and everything. So for once in a while, I should, recharge myself, just like how a battery gets recharged for every device, be it a phone or laptop or whatever. Everybody needs to get recharged. We need to rejuvenate our energies. I also think that what napping does for me is that it refreshes. It's like a factory reset.
Yes, definitely.
Like, when I wake up, I know how to go plan my day out, because even in my sleep, okay, I'm not gonna lie, but like, I'm actually planning a lot of things in my head. I'm actually
That's
like,
because now you've become a mother. That's
Maybe,
the side
probably.
effects of being a mother.
So even when I'm sleeping, my brain is actually like on active mode. It's working. Okay, what do I have to do at this time? And then the moment I'm awake, I'm already on my feet, and I'm like, just say "Ye kar lo," everything. But like, it's very helpful also in that way, because it saves my time. But I will strongly say, okay, you have to sleep. It's very important, even for like 3-4 hours, 6 hours. Of course, they say 6 to 8 hours.
Definitely.
But like, obviously, I'm a parent. I can't sleep for that long. So, but I try my best to at least,
Yeah.
sleep for even like 2 hours in a day or 3 hours, jitna bhi ho sakta hai, even within like those gaps.
Yeah.
But I sometimes just go and sleep. I'm like, I don't care. I need to shut the door. I need to go take a nap, refresh myself, and I'll be back to whatever is waiting
It's
for
not
me.
just mental health wise, even your biological system needs that.
Yeah.
So a lot of time, I personally myself, and I've seen other cases as well, where people come with severe IBS disease, like irritable bowel syndrome. Why? And one of the main causes is because they don't have their proper 6 to 8 hours sleep. Or in today's world, I'm pretty sure everybody can relate, is skincare. Everybody's obsessed with having this perfect health and skin. Trust me, sleep is one of the big things that will help you achieve a glowy skin or a good health and good
Absolutely.
body and stuff.
Yeah. Good tip. Yeah, absolutely good tip by a doctor herself. So yes, sleep really helps you in a lot of areas that one doesn't realize,
Yeah.
but it does. Okay, tell me, Ner, just this thing, yeah, that when we speak about what's one app or notification that you could silence today to create a joyful, uninterrupted mindfulness moment, which app would that be for you?
I think that would be Instagram. hands
Really?
down.
That's my
Unfortunately,
favorite app, by the way. I can't live without it.
it is so addicting.
Ah.
You just there. It's doom scrolling, and you don't realize how much time you've wasted on that. Unfortunately, and I might be. There are times when I legit open my phone to for example, search for something, and then suddenly I find myself I'm on Instagram.
Yeah,
So this.
because that's the norm, man. Like,
Yeah.
what can we do?
No,
I mean,
we need to.
we need to really.
That's the answer. For
Really? Okay. I don't know about what the viewers would think. It's that's something that keeps me hooked on a daily basis. Like, what's the daily news updates?
Yeah, of course,
and-
it has its
yeah.
pros, but obviously, I think it's a hadith as well that too much of something is dangerous.
yeah.
Too much of anything is
Anything,
dangerous,
yes.
and I personally believe, for me, because personally, I've gotten too addicted to Instagram, so that would be something I would switch off, and I actually do. Right a week before my exam, I delete that app. I
Okay, you do that
uninstall it. I
actually.
do. I
Wow, you
uninstall
can
it.
do that. Okay, she can do that. That's actually very amazing. That
And then
shows
after my exam, I install it again.
again. But that's still, you've got that
Yeah.
disciplinary energy, which is very important, I feel. Okay, let's talk about today's, like parenting journey as well. Okay, for example, how might joyful self-care through digital detox improve our parenting or teaching journeys to foster deeper connections? What would you say?
Uh, I personally think that digital just detox once in a while is not just as it helps in so many other ways.
Yeah.
You can learn a new skill as well. So I'll tell you my own experience. Recently, because of I'm studying in Iran.
Okay.
So because of the war,
Yeah.
right before the war, there was some protests happening. So we had this network shutdown in the
In the region.
entire Iran.
Mm.
So we didn't have any sort of internet, and we were not able to access any Instagram, Facebook, whatever you name it, Netflix, whatever.
Yeah.
So that was the period where I don't have the willpower to digital detox, but
Yeah.
I was put in that situation.
Yeah.
But I realized that I put my energy and my time towards something else. Like I started learning crocheting.
Really?
So, yeah.
Are you serious? Crocheting?
Yeah. So I
Out of nowhere.
yeah,
Where did
I
that
think
come
that was
from?
something. It just came. It was coming on my Instagram for a while. So I was like, that's something I want to learn.
That's
So I
so
started
cool.
doing that,
That's
and
cool.
now I have like these little, what are those things? The thing that you put under the cup, the coasters and
Yeah,
stuff. I have these
the
little
coasters
coasters
are
in my apartment
Very
lying
nice.
around.
Yeah.
So that's something. Even as you said, parenting wise, and even like fostering relations or whatever,
Yeah.
it definitely helps because I personally feel it makes you feel, as we say, the topic is being present in the present. You cannot be doing things or fulfilling your responsibilities if up here it's all mixed up.
Mixed up.
So I think digital detox helps you to calm down, and then you're able to think in the correct direction and resource and channel your energy properly.
That's a very good tip, by the way, because usually, yes, we do feel like there's a lot going on in our minds. Our
Yeah.
nervous system is pretty much disturbed. And yes, I do agree also to the fact that how doom scrolling can affect your mental health. Because, when you're repeatedly seeing the same, uh, it could be like disturbing, triggering type of news, for
Yeah,
example,
true.
or, looking into other people's lives, like influencers with their glow ups and all of that, and it, in your mind, like you're thinking, oh, like I have to basically compete
Yes,
with a
yes.
certain category, or living in that anxiety and fear that, oh, what's happening out there can also happen to me, and all those disturbing thoughts can bring a shift in your home climate
Yeah,
as well,
true.
right?
That's true.
Okay, so moving out from the serious talk, now I want to proceed to the quiz, GK quiz section. Okay, so Narjis, we're gonna ask each other, by the way.
Okay.
It's not like I'm just gonna ask you. That's gonna be
Love
very unfair. Okay, so you can also ask me. It's fine, and let's see how much do we know about general knowledge. So these questions are basically from every category. It could be like biology. It could be the latest. What are we right now in? Yeah, AI tech. It could be related to sports. It could be related to the food cuisines, which is my favorite.
Love it.
So I'm gonna start off with the first one. I've got a couple of questions here. Let me start with this one. Yeah, which AI company created Chat GBT? Chat GBT. GPT. Sorry.
Chat GPT
Yeah.
AI company. I think it's the open something. Open AI.
Yeah, OpenAI. Correct. Yes, that's the correct answer. Okay, next one is which company owns Instagram and Facebook?
That has to be the Meta. They also own the WhatsApp, right?
Yes, yes, Meta platforms. Correct. Very good. We do get that thing, yeah, in WhatsApp where it
Yeah.
goes like, "Hey, Meta, I want to speak to you." Like,
Yeah, or like the WhatsApp by Meta.
yeah,
Those-
WhatsApp by Meta, right?
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah. Okay. And there's another one. Mm, yeah. What is the world's most used messaging app right now in 2026 as well?
World's most used.
messaging app.
Could Okay, it's the one that I probably use. WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp. That's the one. Yeah, that's
Didn't
correct.
have to think too much about that.
Yeah. Okay, let's come to the food cuisine part now. Okay,
Okay.
let's move on. So there's which Italian dish is traditionally made with layers of pasta, cheese, and meat sauce? It's an Italian dish.
Pasta, cheese, and meat sauce. I have two things coming in my mind.
What? Which are they?
But whatever it is, if one of them is right, then you give me the point.
Okay.
So it could be shepherd's pie,
Okay.
or it could be lasagna.
It's lasagna.
It's lasagna.
Because lasagna, we know like it's an Italian dish. I don't know from where does shepherd's pie. I
No,
think
because in shepherd's pie, it's
it
like
doesn't really-
layers of like those, the thing.
yeah, but it has mashed potatoes in it.
Oh, okay. Point.
Yeah. Okay.
Point.
Okay. Good. Okay. Next one is, which French dessert is made with caramelized sugar on top of custard?
So there's custard, then caramelized sugar.
Yeah.
There's this.
It's like sugar. You know how? Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Mhm.
Have you seen that nice, very what do you say? Like I don't know. It's like a very glamorized dessert, and there's like a torching that you do with it. Like you torch
Oh.
that thing.
So something. Okay.
You torch it, and it gets a nice like flaky
Yeah.
texture to it. So like, what's that dessert?
I think it's the one that has like that fancy name.
Yeah,
Like
it's like
creme,
a-
creme brulee.
Yeah. It's like
Creme brulee. I think
creme
it's
brulee.
creme
Yeah,
brulee.
so like a souffle type. Yeah, so something like that. It's a very like nice kind of.
I do like it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, which bread is commonly used in Indian and Pakistani cuisine to scoop curries?
You mean to scoop curries?
I know the I think the vocabulary that I'm using, the analogy is like, but like how?
Roti, naan,
Ha,
chapati.
roti, naan, chapati.
Used all the words.
Yeah, correct. Okay, next one is okay. Now I'm gonna ask you. Can I ask you GK questions about cars? I know we're not like very what do you say intelligent about it, but we can give it a shot.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Okay, and then you can also ask me by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you, which luxury car brand has a logo with 4 rings?
4 rings.
Yeah, that one is easy. Just you would know
Yeah,
that.
I know. It's the Audi.
Yes,
Audi,
Audi.
Audi.
Exactly. Okay.
Um,
What else? Shall I ask you something to do with football?
no, first you tell me.
Okay, you tell me.
A random car question. What does the word SUV stand for? It's a car, right? SUV.
Yeah,
What
it
does
is.
it mean? Does it have a name?
SUV. Is it like a sports? Something to do with sports? Sports.
I don't know the answer.
You should know. You're asking me. How would I come to know?
I think
it's sports. Utility
something
vehicle.
vehicle in it.
Utility vehicle.
I think you can comment.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the-
Okay, so the
Let us
viewers will
know.
tell me if I'm right or wrong. Please, I'll leave that to you. Okay, you wanna ask me anything else?
Okay, I would want. What is that famous brand of the car called? The electric cars that are famous these days.
I don't know.
The electric car.
Is it Tesla?
Yeah,
Is
it is Tesla.
It is Tesla. Okay, I'm right.
Unless like Mark Jacobs or like another guy, another thing.
Okay, it's Tesla. Correct. Okay. Next, we move on. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about the part of the car which helps the drivers to steer. What is that?
Well, steering wheel.
Yes,
of course.
steering wheel.
That
Okay,
is
that's easy, right? Okay.
That's a shame to me if I didn't know that.
Okay, let's move on to some football questions.
Yeah, no.
Not yet. Not
yet. Okay, you can ask. Not yet, no. Let's okay, ask. Let's see.
Okay,
but easy football. I don't watch football. I'm sorry.
Even like
To all
I'm
the
not like
football fans.
I'm not like a very massive like fan of football and stuff, but like I kind of read the updates and stuff. What's going
Okay.
on and everything. So
I know the trendy.
yeah,
things about football.
the cool things.
Yeah.
That okay. This one I think you would know. Like which footballer is known as CR7?
That's Ronaldo.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Cristiano
Cristiano.
Ronaldo. Okay. What color card does a referee show
Mm-hmm.
for a sending off?
Like out of the game.
The
red card,
yeah,
then.
the answer is in the question. So, like, what color would the
Red.
card be? Red?
Red.
Yes, correct. Okay. Um. Okay, this one also. Which player is nicknamed the Egyptian King?
I feel like I know it, but I nah,
He's got a Muslim name. He's a Muslim, and he's got curly hair. I don't know what I was saying. He's got the Arabian looks.
Okay.
Very like.
No, I think you have to tell me.
He's Egyptian, yeah, as I said.
I feel like I'm gonna get so much hate on this.
No.
But-
Okay, can I give you the first name?
Okay.
It starts with M.
Mo Salah. Mo Saleh?
Yes, Mo
Something like
Salah.
that?
Yeah, Muhammad Salah.
Muhammad Salah.
Okay. Okay. Which country hosted the FIFA World Cup in 2022?
I don't know.
Bro, come on, you should be knowing this.
Qatar? Is it?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
what?
Yes, Qatar.
Oh, it was the time during. Okay.
Yeah,
now-
exactly. They were so famous.
Yeah,
like
it
so
was
many
very
things
famous.
happened. Every. Okay.
That's the last one, right?
Yeah.
2022 was the last one.
Yeah. No. We're gonna be having, I think.
Football. I'm talking
Yeah.
football.
Yes, and we're gonna, I think, have it now in 2026. In
Every 4
in
years.
June. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
If I'm not mistaken. Okay. The other one is oh, I don't know which one to pick. Yeah. What is it called when a player scores 3 goals in one match?
3 goals in.
Yeah, like 3, it's like a
Like one player or like the entire team.
big basically
Single
one player, any one player.
I think that's hat trick.
Yeah,
Hat-trick.
correct. It's hat trick. Very good. Okay, now let's move on to, would you like to answer some of your biological questions since you're a doctor?
Yeah, you can put me.
Okay.
Sure. Let's see.
What is the scientific name for red blood cells? Dr. Nergis.
That should be erythrocytes.
I really don't even know how to pronounce that.
Erythrocytes. Erythrocytes.
Okay, so is it? Okay,
It
that's
should be
correct.
that.
It is.
Yeah.
Then, which disease is prevented by the BCG vaccine?
We give it for tuberculosis. TB.
Correct. Which vaccine became globally famous during the COVID-19 pandemic?
So there were many vaccines for COVID-19. But I think Pfizer was quite known about.
Yes,
right?
correct.
Pfizer biotech something.
Yep. Which disease is prevented by the polio vaccine?
It should be polio.
Yeah, correct. Okay, this one is my favorite because, like, from grade 4 we've been singing. What is the powerhouse of the cell?
Oh, I love that question.
I know, because everybody should know that.
The powerhouse of the cell is mitochondria.
Mitochondria, correct. Yeah. Okay, what about which vitamin is mainly produced when the skin is exposed to sunlight?
Sunlight shall be vitamin D.
Correct. Which is the largest organ in the human body?
Organ.
Yeah.
I think it is skin. Skin
It
is
is.
known to be the largest organ.
It is. It's correct. Okay. Now, Nargis, I want to ask you another one, which is, what is the medical term for high blood pressure?
Hypertension.
Yeah, correct. Okay, the other one is, this one is easy. Which doctor specializes in the skin, hair, and nails?
A dermatologist.
A
Something I'm
dermatologist.
looking into specializing.
Really?
Maybe.
Really? Okay, is it like interesting?
Yeah, because like it's very in the sense that the family life can be easy.
Okay.
Like it's not too much of responsibilities, and
It's like
in that.
a one-time consultation sort of.
Yeah, you have specific timings, and then it's comparatively easier. For example, if I compare to like gynae obstetrician.
Okay, that's
So,
a lot. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
lot. Okay, what type of a doctor specializes in children's health?
Pediatrician.
Correct. What does ER stand for in hospitals?
Emergency room.
Correct. Okay, this one is my good one. Like, what does CPR stand for? When we say, CPR,
Oh my
CPR, what's that? like?
It's cardiac pulmonary resuscitation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like when a person runs out of oxygen? Is it that?
So when the heart stops beating, so the pulse goes to 0. So that's when you start doing CPR.
Okay.
So you try to beat the heart, and you also give at the same time breathing. So that's why it's pulmonary as well.
I
So
see.
cardiac pulmonary resuscitation.
Okay, interesting. Okay, um, shall we ask you a few Quran questions?
Yes, I would
Since
like
you
to.
are, mashallah, also into Quran, and I know that. So tell me that which no sorry which surah is recommended on Fridays? Highly recommend to be recited on
Yes.
Fridays. Okay, generally speaking, like which Quranic story inspires you the most?
Quranic story that inspires most. I think it to be the story of Hazrat Yusuf, the entire life story of Hazrat Yusuf in
Uh-huh.
general. I think that he had a lot of tests as a youth.
Yes.
So I right now relate to him.
To
So
him.
I know that when we are also tested, we should be like Hazrat Yusuf, not give into our desires or anything. Stand firm with our belief.
Yeah. You're very right. Like he had so many brothers, right?
Yeah.
He had so many relatives and he was betrayed
Yes.
by his
Even that is
own. Yeah. So that's why, like, trusting sometimes for me, honestly speaking, that just becomes very difficult. Yeah, because of this reason. Like, I know that everybody has their own individual unique experience. I'm not like comparing it to everybody. Everybody has their own journey, but like I've seen that in real life sometimes trusting even your close members can be complicated, I would say,
Yes.
because you have to really like see their intentions and see like if they really
Yeah.
want good for
you.
you. So not everyone wants good for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you really have to make sure that the right
Yeah.
people, you're being surrounded by the right people. Sometimes I've seen like people whom you have no actually connection with, like they're just your friends, they're like your colleagues or
Community members.
community members. Sometimes they can be extra vigilant and helpful towards you, rather,
Yeah,
without
definitely.
like judging you and stuff like that, but
Yes.
being there to help you out. So I feel that yeah, we have to be very careful. I
Again, it
love
all
this.
comes to like God and your trust in Allah.
Yeah.
So when you have full trust in Allah, then He is the one. It's not like random community member decides to help you. It's
Obviously.
Allah puts it in their hearts to
Yeah.
help you out through ways you did not even think about.
Exactly. Okay, tell me which surah like right now gives you the most peace. Like I know there are so many surahs and everybody loves all types of surahs. Even I would like not be able to answer his question honestly. Okay, I'm sorry I'm putting you on the spot.
It's
But like
okay.
if you were ek matlab asan sa surah that like you can connect with and you can like easily recite and you feel like it will protect you as well as like give you that mind sanity. Like,
I think it is Surah Rahman for me. It
really
is such a beautiful
oh,
surah.
that's a
I
nice
love
one.
it.
Yeah,
It keeps reminding me of what Allah has given.
true.
فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ What will I deny? How much there is beauty in this world that we don't look into generally.
True.
That is the first thing that came in my mind actually.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
I haven't recited the surah in a long time. That's my sign to recite it.
Yeah, I love this one, and I also
What
like
about you?
Surat al. I think it would be Surat al Nashrah in Shirah.
Alam nashrah las- Yeah, okay.
Because it says like it actually tell Alam Nashrah laka sadrak wa wada'na anka wizrak. Like we have always opened your chest, made it
Yeah.
easy from the burden and everything. So it says like Allah helps you in that. And like when even like public speaking whatever, they say that you should recite this why because it helps you to become fluent. And then there's another one which says inna ma'al usri yusra, the line in that with every hardship comes ease. So like usually like when we sit and complain, oh there's a lot of hardships going on, I'm being troubled, but like the results is gonna be good at the end. It's like gonna be worth it. Yeah, so we just have to like have that full trust and faith in Allah, and inshallah things would be easy. So yeah, that's one surah. There's so many though. I can't pick.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to ask me anything, and then we will, I think, end shortly. If you have any questions in mind, though.
Okay. Just out random question.
Yeah, any random question, but like, please don't ask me any
Okay,
questions.
maybe we both can answer. I mean, you first answer.
जिसमें मतलब मेरी
If
बेइज्जती
there
हो
was-
जाए show पर, so like
If
you
there
know.
was one skill that you could master, what would it be?
One skill that I would master. So
She has
today,
already mastered a lot of skills, by the way.
so right now, I think I want to be the type of parent for my children where I can like be on the same level with them.
Ah,
Like, okay, my kids are small, but like I've seen a lot of like those teenagers when like they reach a certain age in their lives, and like they have to like confront a lot of new issues in their
Yeah.
lives, and it becomes very difficult for parents to even understand their emotions. That emotional stability, that is very very difficult. The fact that I don't want to be like pleasing just people around me for like my what do you say, like for me.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I also want my child to be like happy. I don't want to hurt my child by pleasing others because of the pressure of the society. Do you
So
get
you
me?
want to like overcome the generational gap, right?
Yeah, sort of. Which I'm trying. I've been doing that for a couple of years.
I'm
rather.
sure.
Yeah, so I'm trying to break those stereotypes and everything. It's kind of working out, alhamdulillah. But still, like what I really want is for everybody basically to live in peace and harmony and like mind their own business and be happy for each other. That's the whole point. And of course, to keep ourselves very open minded.
Yeah.
The narrow mindedness.
That is a skill on
I
its
can't.
own.
I can't
That
stand
really is a skill on its own.
To be calm and patient
Yeah.
around narrow-minded people right now.
It's rage baiting.
Trust me, you need a lot of patience for
Yeah.
that. So I think I'm just trying to. I just do it. I don't know. It happens.
can.
Yeah.
Inshallah, you'll get to that skill. You'll
Yeah.
master it one day.
Inshallah. Okay, tell me one last thing that you would like to advise our viewers or suggest them from your from your doctor perspective.
From a doctor.
That what is two tips that you would recommend for one to stay very healthy today, for like a long what is it,
Longevity.
yeah, longevity. Okay, from that aspect. Yeah,
Okay.
so that one is always healthy, active, and are keeping themselves up to date, something like that. Yeah.
I think I will still stand with the first advice that Lily gave,
Yeah.
and that is to rest and allow yourself to rest. The world is already moving too fast, and I will say one thing, that is, you and I, all of us, we have been given one life. So even if you don't achieve certain things, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Don't kill yourself for it. Just go slow. Take rests on the way, because obviously once you're fully present in the present, and when you're rested enough, your outcome and your fruits are going to be much better
Yeah.
than something that you do out of haste. And we know we tend to make so many mistakes, even these bad decisions, out of haste as well.
Yes.
So that is one thing. Personally, rest enough. And second thing is, a tip that could be, is to keep your friends close. I personally
you actually think that, huh?
Yeah, I personally think that right now that I've survived in medical school is definitely because of my friends. They have kept me sane.
I know.
So it's not.
I
just-
agree to that. The other day, me and Salwa were having, my sister
Yeah,
Salwa,
yeah.
we were having this conversation on Youth Matters. It was about whether you would like to choose your dream city or, and like live independently, or would you rather stay close to family? And I said the same thing. I said that I would rather live independently in a dream city, because I saw that myself, like during my uni years and everything. I was on my own. And I had my friends there as my backup, as my backbone support. Because, like, I feel like proximity matters.
It matters.
Because, they're seeing you, they're watching you, okay, what you're going through, the hardships that you've had in a day. They, like, they're there to check up on
And
you.
they're also going through the same thing.
They're going through the same thing. That's the whole point. So, like, people.
Trauma bond.
People who are like living away, they can't see us, they can't
No.
feel our pain and everything. All they can do is just call us and give us these free advices that I really didn't ask you for, by the way. I didn't ask for your opinion, so you guys can just leave me alone. But the advices, those like very traditional advices, I feel like that somehow limits you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree.
So,
Yeah.
So yeah, just keep your friends close to you, because that really, it's not just medicine. Okay, I'm not gonna, then people will be like, oh, just because she's being a doctor, she's saying about medicine. Every other career is different,
Yeah,
difficult.
true.
I don't think, I personally, I will stand by this, that it's not like medicine is the only thing that is difficult.
Yeah.
I personally think that every other career has its
Every-
own sets of difficulties. I'm sure you also had
Yes,
difficulties
of course.
in your
People
career.
who don't know, I've done electronic print journalism. I've specialized in
Lovely.
that. So I obviously, when I was looking for my career, actually, I had a very hard time in the sense that when I was doing my A levels, मुझे भी डॉक्टर बनना था क्योंकि हर किसी ने मुझे यही सलाह दी थी कि डॉक्टर बनो इसके अलावा और क्या बेहतर फील्ड हो सकती है. And so I really worked myself for that, but it didn't work out. I mean, I gave my A level exams, it didn't work out. And then I changed my field again. I went into the business line. So I studied business, economics, and all of those subjects. And then again, it didn't work out for me. And then finally, I had to combine my subjects by myself. So then I had, I combined, like you can say, one biology subject, one business subject, and it was something to do
Right.
with arts. So I added English language to it, and then I
Okay.
added ICT to it, and that's how I had my 4 subjects. So I had business studies, and I think it was I don't know, was it like chemistry or chemistry or physics, one of the two. And then finally, alhamdulillah, I made my way. And yeah, there was fine arts as well, by the way. So, but ये subject was not existing at that time.
Oh, okay.
ठीक है? Like they told me कि हमारे यहाँ like
We don't
yes,
have this.
yeah, we don't have this subject. But like I literally was like, I'm good at this, so I want to do it. I want to pursue it. And if I'm the only student, I can sit privately for it.
Yeah.
So I went, I protested for it. Khair, jo bhi tha. But then finally, I got that subject, and the best thing was that when they awarded me at the end of the year academically, so I was the only student basically who mastered in fine arts. And then when I was looking for an overall,
That is slay though.
yeah, thank you. So I struggled for that a lot,
That
and
is
then
such a flex.
thank you. And then what happened was when I was looking for my this media and communication wali
Yes.
degree field, right?
Yeah.
Usko bhi dhundna, it was not easy because I had to like look for proper countries, proper universities where I could settle well, and at the same time, study well. Also, you have to look up at the tuition fees and everything.
Yes.
So, I had to look at all those things. And then finally, I found my field, which was media and communication. And initially, it was a very open field, outlined field. And everybody was like, "Ye kya kar rahi hai ye ladki,
Yeah.
Kya kar rahi hai? Matlab, kya kar
Yeah.
rahi hai ye?" And then I was like, I'm good at this.
I'm gonna show you what I'm doing.
I'm going to show you what I get. And it was so worth it because
I'm
those
sure.
years that I spent with my teachers, with my professors, I realized that the world outside there is so much beautiful, like calmer, smoother. They're open minded people, who accept you from all backgrounds.
Yeah.
So that was very important. And it really opened a lot of ways at that
Yeah.
time. So alhamdulillah for that. But yeah, हर किसी की जर्नी होती है. It's not like कि बस इसने जो है मतलब मीडिया कर लिया, क्या है उसमें आर्ट्स होता है, हाँ, और बस बोलना होता है.
Yeah.
No, we had like papers, exams, theory, practical,
Definitely.
everything. We were out there in the media industry. It's not easy to go up and like take interviews of like big celebrities,
Yeah.
people, research on a topic and then be able to pen it down in like
Yeah.
seconds and minutes, writing for newspapers and stuff like that, editing, post production. So yeah, that was all that was there. But you're right, every field should be respected at
It
the end of
should
the
be.
day. Every field, yeah.
I think I would just last point, I'm sorry,
Yeah, no
is to add that even another tip on like for the sanity of mind is that I think everybody should have such conversations with each other of different careers and stuff,
Yeah.
so that now that I know she has also suffered, I don't have this thing that, oh, the whole burden of the world is on my head and I'm the only one suffering.
Yeah.
So now when you have such conversations and you see that every individual has its own tests and they're suffering, it helps you
Yeah.
just work on your own, and it helps you to move on slowly and gradually.
Absolutely 100% right. I love that advice, and I wish we can continue these kind of discussions in our upcoming podcast as well. It's good to always keep our viewers well informed, to bring these kind of topics to make people aware. And with that, I would like to end the program. I hope that you did enjoy today's conversation and was beneficial. Please do keep sharing it as much as possible, and do give us a thumbs up. And we would love to hear your feedback. Thank you so much for tuning on today's podcast. This is your host Sakina Habib signing off. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.